What's up? My name is Perk, and I'm here with my new talk show called PALEWITHPERK, where I interview entrepreneurs, artists, and everybody else in Broward County, Florida. And I'm here with my boy GR8NESS. What's up, man?
What it do?
First of all, who is GR8NESS, and where did you get the name GR8NESS from?
GR8NESS is a dope individual that is not scared to be himself. I really got the name though from high school. I started calling myself that in 11th grade, I think.
And what high school you went to?
On the Creek.
Creek?
Yep.
Is that close to home?
Yeah, that's shit right there, Wolf.
Oh, where you from?
I'm from Margate.
Those that don't know.
Like I grew up in Margate, but like I think I was like born. I grew up a little bit in Springs, then I moved to Margate.
And that's Broward County, Florida.
Yeah,
you guys don't know.
That's Broward County.
Now, for me, the first time I knew about you was you cannot be in the gang. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember that.
And that's when I see you had like noticed a lot of fame on Twitter and stuff. How was that like doing that?
It was lit. I was just being myself. I'm naturally like a class clown. I'm naturally like funny, like speaking Creole and shit like that, making jokes and shit. So it's like doing that shit was just it was nothing. All I had to do was just record that shit, post it. So it's like, but I didn't know people would gravitate to that shit. I was just doing it for fun.
Can you see yourself doing skits like that again?
Like my music videos, yeah. I'm finna like, I want to get more into acting. But I gotta start my music videos and shit. I wanna start like acting in my shit. Then like later down my career, I'll probably get in some shows, some movies and shit like that.
That's what's up. So this guy's an actor, a musician, all that. So speaking of music, how did you get started music?
I grew up in the church, so I was always into music. Being in the church, you around so much like music, cause it's like it's service like probably like 4 times a week.
Yeah.
So it's like if you the
and you Zoe, right? You
if you're the church drummer,
yeah.
If you play music in the church, you gotta play every service. So it's like being at the church just gave me an opportunity to just find my love for music and shit like that.
So would you say like gospel is like your favorite genre since you grew up in the church house?
That's the best genre. Like you feel free when you sing gospel music, bro.
Do you have any like? Go ahead.
Like I know vagabonds when they turn on gospel, it's just like it sets them free. So it's like that gospel, it do you right. All the big singers ever, like they came from
gospel.
Yeah, they came from the church.
Like Elvis Presley, for example.
That's great. Yeah, he came from the church too. Like he got his foundation from the Ligleys.
Now, do you got like a favorite gospel song or?
I don't really got a favorite gospel song, but like probably like Sisho Diambi. That's a song from church.
That's like some part of the Zoes.
Everyone's gonna know that song.
So I could say like, you said the church inspired you. What else like, cause I say inspired you because like the music you made is like so like Afro beats. How can like, what inspired you to do that type of beat?
It's just, Afrobeat music is kind of, it sounds just like compa, Haitian music. It's either they just probably speed it up or slow it down. So it's like, that's why like I'm so like fucked up about Afro, because it reminds me of my culture's music. So it's like, and everything comes from the same place. All music comes from the same place, Africa, of course. But it's just like, you know, it's just the similarities and shit. Like I would hear like certain sounds in Afrobeat, certain gongs, certain percussions. I would hear at church. Yeah. So it's like, damn, this music like gives me like church vibes. So that's why I was so attracted to that shit. I've been telling niggas like tap in with Afrobeat since like 2016, 2017. I've been telling niggas like, yeah, this gonna be the new wave soon. And now you see artists like Zoe Dollars making Afrobeat. You see artists like Chris Brown tapping in with Afrobeat. Like slowly but surely, you know, motherfuckers want to tap in. Like you even got like Young Thug on an Afrobeat record with Davido. So it's just like, it's just letting you know like this shit's tapping in. Afrobeat is finally getting to the States and people really tapping in with it.
Now, are you still like in a church house or like involved in churches?
I don't really go to church no more. Like, you know.
Can you see yourself like singing like one of your songs at churches? Like,
nah, one of my songs, yeah, hell yeah. I got a song I can sing at church for sure.
Now I see you brought up Young Thug and like other artists. Would you say like he's the one that inspired you?
Right.
Or you have
like
any other inspirations?
Thug's my biggest like inspiration as an artist. Like, shit, my biggest inspiration. Like, I found out about Thug late. I think that's why like I'm so like
into Thug.
Yeah, because I found out about him late. So it's like I got so much shit to find out Like shit you already know, like I probably don't know. So that just keeps me like wanting like, damn, what can I know more about, bro? Like how, like what interviews can I find about, bro? Like, so it's like,
oh, so it's not even just music standpoint, it's about his person himself, his person.
Like, yeah, like I do research on like whoever's my favorite artist, I do research on. Like I try to watch every interview, any like documentary, every show that you perform at. Like I just go on YouTube and do my research. When I did my research about him, what I love most about bro, like he just free. I like that. I'm like the same way. I'm free. Like I don't give a fuck. And I just like I let the vibes flow.
Now, do you got like a favorite song from Thug or like a favorite project? Safe.
Yeah.
I think that's on SoundCloud. It's on.
It's on. I know you got a music video for it on YouTube.
Yeah, I think I know. I think it's 2017.
I spend more money on security. I spend more money on security than some shit like that. He said he spent just to be safe. Yeah. That shit crazy.
Now, since like you're kind of a big deal in Broward, like,
you think so?
I think so. So like, what's the craziest interaction like you went through? Like, and you think you need security down the line at some point in Broward County?
Down here?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get security, but like not now. I don't think I need it now. But like when I get bigger and shit like that, definitely I'm gonna have security. I ain't stupid now. Like, come on, I'm a diamond, bro. Like you're not gonna leave your diamond just sitting around. Like you gonna protect that diamond. So it's like. I don't care. I don't really. I'm definitely gonna get security.
Now, was there an incident where like you had like a crazy interaction, or like you could share with us like the crazy interaction you like went through, like at the mall or anything, like seeing around people?
I don't really got a crazy interaction. Like when people see me, they just it's either like people like look at me and be like, oh yeah, I know who that guy is, and they keep it pushing, or like they come up to me like, yo, I like what you doing, bro. Keep that shit going, like, and yeah. I feel like I don't really like. I'm not there yet for me to have crazy interaction. I feel like I just do shit in the community, so it's like everybody respects that, and people know me, for that shit. So like,
speaking for the community, by the way, like I see you got like a thing called Sexual Greatness.
It's the biggest shit in South Florida.
Now, explain to the crowd like what is Sexual Greatness if nobody knows what Sexual Greatness is.
Sexual Greatness. I started Sexual Greatness like 2018 or 2019. I started that shit basically just to like. Come together with my dogs that are into music and just vibe. I ain't really think too much of it. I ain't know it was gonna get this far. I ain't think I would be doing all this shit, but I just really just started some shit because it's like, bro, I was bored. Like everybody else's events was like boring. It's the same shit. Like down here, everybody does the same shit. They throw the same events. So it's just like, it's just different like groups. So it's like I want to start something different that's gonna make people feel free. So that's why I started Sexual Greatness.
Yeah, I went to a few, and like, I don't know if I remember the first one, but you said you started in 2018. I went to the recent one. Mm-hmm. How much of a development you seen from the first one to like the recent one?
Now we bringing out like 200 plus people. My first one, I had 20 people.
So it's like a barbershop, right?
Barbershop. So it's like the fact that I have 200 plus people. Like the last one we had like 200 people come out. Yeah. The fact that they paid to come out. It's a difference when you got a free event.
Yeah.
But it's like when people come out and they pay money.
Feels like, damn, this is me right
That means you doing something. Like that's why I try to tell artists all the time, like make sure like them ticket sales, like make sure like you can bring out people. Anytime somebody book you or anytime you do an event, make sure you're able to bring out bodies that will pay to come see you work. That will pay to come see you, do your thing. Like, they can see you perform and shit. So it's like, if any artist, like, listening, make sure, like, but start your own events, bro. Like, don't be scared, bro. Who gives a fuck if 10 people come the first time? Bitch, Coachella, Rolling Loud, that shit was a process. Yeah. So it's like, you gotta start somewhere. And that was my biggest, bro, I was scared to start Sexual Greatness. Bro, you know where we from, bro. People do not, bro, we got a bunch of dick eaters down here. Like, dick riders. I'm not saying not everybody's dick riders, but, like, bro, majority of these motherfuckers down here are dick riders. They not gonna support nothing if they don't got no face that's familiar already, or like if a nigga don't got no chains on or some shit, like Yeah. So it's like down here, mainly rap, mainly like we mainly trap, rap music, stuff like that. So it's like for somebody like the fact that I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm inspiring other artists that are in my lane that doing because we don't got R&B artists like that's hot down here, like we don't have Afrobeat art. We don't have like, we only have the rappers that's doing that thing. And I'm not hating, but like there's talented artists like me too. Like it's not only rappers down here. Like we got talented singers, talented artists just like me. We got poets, we got painters, we got a lot of shit down here. So it's like
just selfish and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, since you said when you first started with Session Greatness, it was like 20 people, and then it expanded to 200 plus. How much support is to you, and how much that means a lot to you for? And how important is for like fans? I mean, not fans, but artists to have like fans and like supporters.
Bro, that shit's like, that's the best thing in the world. Cause it's like you gotta think about it, bro. Every time I don't know nobody at Session Greatness, but like, besides like my close ones and shit.
Yeah.
I be like, who invited y'all? How y'all, like, why y'all came out here? Like, cause I don't know them. It's a good thing though, but it's just like in my mind, I be like, damn, people actually came out. And it like sometimes like, bro, like there's sometimes I don't believe how great I am sometimes. Like sometimes I be down on myself. I be like, damn, I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I could bring out these much people. So it's like, when I get support, that shit make me feel good, just make me keep going. And shit like that. It keeps me on my toes.
And now, like, since you said, like, when you go there and you, like, you see people, like, shocking, like, I thought you'd be living your moment and stuff, because, like, you're always so busy, like, with Session Greatness. Like, even though it's your event, I feel like you just open out for other artists and stuff, because, like, how many songs you think you perform, like, during Session Greatness?
Probably, like, 2, 3.
Do you ever have your own set? Like, I don't remember you having your own set.
I don't be having my own set like that. Like, I just be performing in between and shit like that. Like, I don't really focus on me as Session Greatness. I really, like, let the other artists do their thing, because, like, they don't never get an opportunity. They're not getting another opportunity like this to perform. Like, my platform is, like, it's gonna make you better.
Yeah.
So I really, like, I just be showing love to other niggas, bro. But, like, next year, like, I'm really focusing on myself next year, really, like, we really, like, the platform like, it's finna take a shift. We really finna be focused on more, like, R&B artists and shit like that, singers and shit like that. Giving them a platform they can perform on, giving them a voice and shit like that. It's down here, bro. Like, when I go other places, people don't think we have singers like me down here or shit like that. Like, so it's like, I'm trying to make a voice for, like, people like me, bro. Singers like me and shit, artists like me.
For sure. Now, speaking of artists, like, you have any, like, favorite Broward County artists, or, like, somebody you haven't worked with yet, or, like...
I got favorite Broward County artists. No, I'll give 5, but that's not my top. It's not in order.
But just how you
De Niro, yeah. I've been fucking with De Niro. Like, he really started that shit down here. Like, that shit, like, when that nigga, like, he inspired he gave us hope that, oh, we can make it. He was the first nigga, like, I'm talking about the young niggas, first nigga from, like, our age group and shit, to really, like, do this music shit. Like, really. So it's like, shout out to Bert, but, like, De Niro, Heem, Jay Burner for sure. Jay Burner. You know Jay Burner? You gotta tap him with, bro.
He a singer?
Bro, he an artist.
You're an artist?
That nigga talented as fuck. That nigga dangerous. Jay Burner.
That's you right there.
I'm gonna give y'all one of my favorites right now. I'm fucking with Trap Double R.
Trap Double R.
He tough.
Yeah,
Trap Double R tough. Who else? Let me give you one more. Artists from Broward. Oh, Bliss.
Bliss?
Yeah.
Now, all those 5s, like, have you ever made a song with them, or are you, like...
I got songs
with them? All of them? We expect to see it soon, like 2023, or...
I don't know if y'all gonna see it, but I got songs with them.
So, now, speaking of songs, studio sessions and stuff, I don't know if you want to share this or not, but, like, what's, like, your idea of, like, cooking up, or, like, what, like, prep you to, like, make a song or whatnot?
I just feel it.
Just feel it?
Just feel it. Like, I be feeling, ain't no really, like, routine and shit. It's like, I can, like, whatever I feel, that's what we gonna put on the track type shit.
Like, you anything prep with? Like, I know we sipping wine right now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Wine,
anything
smoking.
I prep with, I smoke. I gotta have candy and shit, candles. I gotta have the content creators there. I gotta have my brother. I gotta have Sergo there, camera people and shit like that. I gotta have the engineers, the musicians, the producers and shit. Yeah, bro, my session's really, like, simple.
Simple. I don't sound simple. Like, I don't hear candlelight and stuff. So from the first song you ever made or recorded to now, How
I'm
much
way better.
development, like, you see?
I'm way better. Well, I can't even listen to my old shit no more. It's hard.
You don't feel comfortable
My
listening
balls
to
be
it?
itching listening to my old shit. I don't got no balls rash problems, but that's how uncomfortable it makes me feel. I'm just trying to make you understand.
And when you started making music, like what year? Like you started
2018.
actually recording music?
Like 2020. Well, I recorded a song probably like 2017 into 2016. I remember I used to go to Track Studio.
Yeah.
You know 100K Track? Yeah.
Manager, right?
Yeah, I used to go to his studio on Commercial. Then like I started going to New Era. I remember I was recording with this one cat named HD.
HD?
Yeah, he be recording for One Way Frank.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I remember some of them songs, like, I think he did a song with Casey Got Game. I think it was...
Yeah, I had some shit with Casey too. Casey too.
It was another song he did, I think 2017. I think it's called, like, Is a War? Is a War
Yeah,
Outside?
that was some shit with, like, Andy, Herb, and them boys. That was, like, some play shit.
So those songs...
I was in an artist at that time. I was not even, like... we just did that one night. Yeah, we just did that song. But, like, I really got my shit, like, 2018. Probably the same year I started going to Session Greatness. I started Session Greatness. Like, the beginning of that I started, like, taking music serious. Yeah, probably like 2020.
For sure. So, like, since 2018 now, any songs, like, you particularly like from you? Like, currently?
My favorite songs right now...
And what's, like, the fan favorites, like, that shock you?
The fans be liking that. I just dropped a song called Vieux La Vie with John Wicks not too long ago. And like, I was in, like, I'm not too fond of my part, like, anymore. Like, there's times I get tired of my verse. I'll be like, damn, I don't like that shit anymore.
You don't like listening to music?
Huh?
You don't like listening to your music, or?
I listen to my music, but there's certain songs I be like, this shit trash. Like, I wouldn't think it's good, but, like, the people love it. So it's like,
So,
but, like, my favorite song right now, like, Your Favorite Boyfriend, Wanna Take You.
Oh, yeah, you dropped that, like, earlier this year. That's one of my favorite tracks, too. And you dropped another, like, video.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday,
It's called I One of a Kind. I made that shit, like, probably, like, 2 weeks ago or last week. I just wanted to drop some shit.
Is that, like, a promotional single for, like, a new project?
I'm about to drop a project next month.
Next month?
In November.
Early
November.
What can we expect from it? And how many songs?
Like 4 songs. I'm dropping an EP.
Oh, EP?
Yeah, like 3 features, 1 single.
3
like
features?
one song by myself. I ain't trying to give y'all too much.
You ain't trying to surprise with features?
The features, I'm not even gonna do that. I ain't gonna, y'all gonna have to wait. Gotcha. One of the features on it gonna be a Session Greatness artist though. Like, she performs at Session Greatness a lot.
I think I know what it is, but I don't want to say it, you feel me?
You can guess.
Is it 7?
Nah.
Bliss?
Nope.
She was at the recent one?
I don't know, you tell me.
I can't take guess again. So, previously you talked about John Wicks and stuff. His little brother Kodak. How's it like meeting him?
Kodak, bro. Kodak is Kobe, bro. Kodak cool though. Like, he a funny ass, bro. Kodak Kobe. Like, he's funny. Like, he's like, if you just looking at what he portrays on, like, his music and shit like that, you probably wouldn't think like he cool like that. But he vibing, bro. Like when I be around him and people, I feel like I be around, like, you know, your cousins and shit from like your dad's side or some shit.
That's how the vibe was from Kodak.
He's Haitian though, like, so it's like, so you know, his Zoes, when Zoes come to, like as long as you know, we're not buddy, but like it's gonna be comfortable. It's gonna be comfortable vibes. But no, meeting brothers, it's cool though, bro. You see vibing. Like, his family has amazing hospitality. Like, amazing. Like, when I went to his birthday party, his family, I felt like I was a king. They offer you food, they offer you drinks, they eat, everybody eating good. It's like, you know, a regular Haitian party. Yeah. Everybody eating good.
Especially for Zoes.
Bon plat. Zoes, yeah. The hospitality.
They treat you like family.
Yeah, bro. That man, auntie offered me patties like 4 times. I was like, yeah, boy, I got good hospitality.
Yeah, Kodak's like
make sure you fucking blur.
Kodak like one of the biggest artists out, and like,
nah, he the biggest. Like, I ain't gonna like Kodak.
County artist.
Like, I'm bigger than Kodak, but I'm just saying, like, like if I can give one person, then, like, I'm not saying I'm not bigger than him right now, but I'm saying, like, I'm gonna be, when I die, I'm gonna be the greatest artist to ever come out, bro.
That's what he's supposed to.
But if anybody could take that away from me, I would allow. Kodak could have it, bro. Like, that nigga's come up was inspirational as fuck. It's crazy. Cause I remember when niggas was trying to put me on Kodak in high school, I ain't want to fuck with it. Like, the type of person I am, I don't care who's hot at the time. I'm not listening to it if it don't make sense for me.
And it just had to grow on you.
It had to grow on me, just like Thug. Niggas were trying to put me on Thug in high school. I was like, no, I don't care about this barter guy. I don't care about Kodak. I don't care about barter.
You up though now?
Now I care about Thug. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, the man inspires the fuck out of me. So it's like, yeah.
Speaking of Broward County artists, you just recently do a show with one, right? Ace Hood.
Yeah,
I don't think a lot of people know Ace was from Broward.
Ace is from Broward, yeah.
I was like meeting with him and like, how was that show going?
The show was amazing. It was good.
It was
the
in
energy.
York, right?
Yeah, I was surprised like how the artists like had just, bro, they showed hell of love once I started singing.
Yeah.
So it's like I was just surprised because New York, we always told New York people are like me and they assholes and shit like that.
Well, you had like a nice hospitality over there too.
What you talking?
You had a nice hospitality over there too.
Hell yeah, like them people good people. Ace cool nigga, bro. Like Ace is a cool ass nigga, bro. Like he be giving gems, he be giving knowledge. Like Ace is smart as fuck too. Like he has wisdom and shit like that. He's spiritual, so it's like he not gonna give you the same information some regular nigga that's not.
Yeah. He wants
not that don't know his purpose, that's gonna give you touch. So it's like Ace he got a good head on his shoulders.
You can see yourself doing a song with Ace if he had.
We got a song together.
You got a song together?
It's just not out.
This thing's gonna be in a new EP. You don't know.
I don't know when it's gonna come out. It's his song.
Oh, it's his song.
Yeah.
Oh, that's big right there. That's a big cosign.
It was lit.
I remember the other cosign. You met Tree Red too also. How was that meeting him too also?
Tree Red was vibes too. I thought he was gonna be an asshole, but he was a cool guy.
You think that's like the Broward in us, like thinking everybody's gonna be an asshole? Or
it's not that. It's just like we don't trust nobody and like we not on that friendly shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and at the same time, it's just like what I see, he be looking mean all the time. So it's like when I approached him, I was like, bro, yeah, I gotta be on my artist tip, but like, let me not do too much. Let me just walk up, say what's up, yo, what's up, you vibing? My name Greatness, whatever. Took a pic. Like I dead ass was. I walked away right after. He was like, hold up, what you do? What type of music you make? What you on? And I was like, bro, I'm Haitian, bro. I make like island music, Afrobeat. And he we dead ass had like a little conversation. He looked like he wanted to he was engaged, like he wanted to what's up? He wanted to tap in. So it's like I didn't expect that out of him. I thought it was just gonna be a what's up, Bob?
Be a conversation.
I didn't expect a little conversation shit like that. So that's why I be saying like sometimes I gotta tell myself like don't be judging too much. Like this, you might think this nigga's an asshole. Like he ain't trying to fuck with nobody, but this person's a genuine motherfucker. So it's like I'm starting to learn that. Like even Fredo Bang, he cool too. Hot Boy cool.
He met a lot of people. So
Hot Boy, yeah, he a little bipolar, but he cool.
Oh, that's where you get the name Hot Boy. Like that's like definition.
No, but the time I saw him, like he ain't smoked yet. Like I understand though. Like when he looked stressed and like when you don't smoke yet.
Yeah.
Like, but after he smoked, he just got chill. But that's how I be though. So I'm a little bipolar too. I'm a little, but once you smoke that weed, you chill. It calms you down, bro. So I met a couple artists.
So how important is like for network, like for the artists?
It's important as fuck, cause like fam, you gotta think we're artists, fam. Like we gotta like link up, take pictures. It's normal. Like don't think that's soon, or don't think like that's dick riding or some shit. Like nigga, you supposed to do that. Like you supposed to do that. So it's like I always tell artists like networking is important as fuck. Like even if it's just on the gram, like network, like at niggas till they tap in. I remember I added like Young Thug's assistant for like almost a year before he tapped in, bro.
Oh, for real?
Like I got it, bro. He invited me to their studio. I seen Thug, all them boys in their element. That shit was inspiring. So it's like I always tell niggas networking is important. Even like this one nigga I know from Atlanta named Carolina Grande. Like he used to like help manage Lil Baby and shit like out there and shit like that. When he first started, like bro, I was DMing this nigga all the time, atting this nigga all the time, like yo, tapping for greatness. So one day he was here. One day he came to Miami, and I paid for a consulting fee, like sit down,
talk to him and everything,
show him my music. Nigga let me come to Atlanta perform on this platform. So it's like just me tapping in with him that one time led to so much opportunities to perform in Atlanta and shit like that. I got to meet people that work for CMG, people that work for QC, people that work for like the baby. I remember I had a conversation, bro. I remember I had a conversation with the baby's manager back in like 2018, 2019. I had a conversation. I was like, yo, I do.
Female or?
It's a male. I forgot his name. Carter or some shit like that. Carter. I don't know if it's like King Carter or some shit. But I had a conversation with him. He was like, oh yeah, you're on the right path, man. You make great music. You just gotta just focus on one thing. Like, yeah, I know you can do Afrobeat, you can do R&B if you want to, country, all these, but focus on one genre right now, kill it, and like, you know, grow from there. So it's like, he gave me like good advice that like, I still like have flashbacks about today and be like, oh yeah, let me just focus on one thing, let me just do this, you know, so.
So like, last question right here. What advice do you give to like other artists or any entrepreneurs out in Broward?
Be you.
Overall.
Be you. Make sure you have your own motion. Don't depend on don't depend on nobody. Make sure you have your own motion. Like if you're a part of this fucking label right now, just think to yourself, if they drop me right now, like what can I do right now to make sure I'm still hot and shit like that? Like, can't nobody befriend me right now? Can't nobody like blackball me? Cause I have my own fan base. I have my own community.
Motion.
Like, they love me. Like,
yeah.
So it's like,
core.
Make sure you have your own motion. So like, that's all I can say.
Give them your Instagram and all that. What to expect soon.
My name on Instagram is Greatness in the Flesh. GR8NESS in the flesh. Y'all can expect more music. My next session Greatness will be next year, March. So y'all stay tuned.
Stay tuned, y'all boy. Thanks for coming up.
You already know. PWP, Pilot with Perk.
It's a wrap.